Don't want to dress it up. Don't want to be proper. Don't want to clean it up. Presentation just as it is, you heard? Aries, Chiron. Aries, Chiron, and Venus. A real expression of acceptance between the pain and the pleasure of doing what you believe in, doing what you love, regardless how much that God hurts bringing it up that hill. Especially for a bunch of ungrateful motherfuckers. Understand that. For some ungrateful motherfuckers, it hurts to bring that God up that motherfucking hill. Believe that. How long you been holding that motherfucker? How long you been holding? Can you even relate? Being a water bearer is something to remember in the conjunction of Aries, Chiron, and Venus. Venus carries with it what a heart seeks fulfillment through and purpose as is relating to the vibration of our soul. What is most authentic and unique to our purpose and what we have to share, to give, to deliver once wisdom is there, once mastery is there. What do we have to share of the light of heaven, the expression of the inner child, champion in our wisdom? Chiron reminds us of the burdens that we bear in doing so and showing up in that space of authenticity where it can be felt. Where pain does the delivering. Where pain does the expressing. Perfecting the frequency to reach the heart. From Aries, it's quite assertive in its nature. It's also quite unique to our first house presentation of ourselves. And there's a burden that goes with that is both sweet and bitter. It's the spice and sweetener that goes in one. But little do we consider of what it takes to bring that wisdom where it's needed. And little do we remember that although it's a need, it doesn't mean it's going to be appreciated. In fact, you might get the quite opposite of that. The water bearer has to also be able to bear that many don't know that they need the water that they are pouring into their gourd, or that somebody is trying to pour into their gourd. Many don't know that they need it. They don't know it yet. It would take many seasons and personal experiences to come to the realization of what was even good for them in the first place. But you still have to pass through what is necessary to deliver it. You still have to show up. It doesn't mean it's a reward in it. There's some benefit or some gain, something you're going to get if you are sincere. Your portion will be delayed, denied you. You may even go into the grave, never even remembered. But was that the reason in the first place? No, it wasn't. That could really test the flesh. It could test the flesh. How much more do black souls have to take in this world? The ghost writers, the ghost speakers, the ghost thinkers, the ghost creators, the ghost inventors. We are the ghosts of America, the ghosts of the globe in creativity and expression. We are phantoms of wisdom that stand behind people who deny where they got it from, who pretend like they don't know where they found the strength from, who act as if they can't recall where they sourced the wisdom from. And we go to the graves as white men take claim of it, as white women take claim of it, as other people of this earth take claim of it. Because just like on this channel, they hide in secret in shadows, taking and pouring into their gourds and ingratitude. The entitlement. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't serve me. If it doesn't exalt me and worship me, it doesn't serve me. The delusion that you females have fallen into behind feminism. Save yourselves. There's no healing, there's no evolution without acknowledgement of where we ought to set ourselves free to have that evolution and revolution. Jupiter has a temporary presence in Cancer. Will you miss it all because of your cowardice? Is it not family? Is it not legacy? Is it not your nationality? Your demographic? Genealogy? Even your race? Is it not? Or am I just a madman who says things that make no sense? Was feminism not against these things in its consequence? Did we not all watch that it became an enemy to all of us? Regardless how much you thought you enjoyed it. The healing of it, the reversal of it, is something that seems impossible because of your fear. You're viewing from the limitations of your fear. Because you've set nothing else up for yourself except for what you are expecting to be there tomorrow. These same lies and false illusions of security, you women, in feminism. Your secret lust, your secret attachment, and secret motives in yourselves. How can you heal women with the same spirit that caused them to fall sick in the first place? The spirit of self-undoing and entrapment, self-delusion, self-deception, a con artist of yourself. Everyone wants the end result. Everyone wants the beneficial outcome. But nobody wants to bear the burden of being the bad guy who brings in the results. Nobody wants to take a chance of being accused of being a heretic. Did I get the assignment and you didn't get the assignment? Sagittarius, Black Moon, Lilith? Oh, it was just playing cards for you, wasn't it? I guess I was the only one taking it serious. Planets and stars. It's all a game to you. To some of us, it's not a game. You forgot what time it is. It's a time and rise and take your portion of being accused of being a heretic. An outcast. One who dares to challenge the lies. The cycles of generational curses. But you want your comfort. You want your convenience. your luxury, to be unharmed and unscathed, while others labor to bring the water up the hill to pour into your gourd as you hide and fill your cup. Chiron and Venus, an interesting combination. It's inaccuracy in the expression of pain, while it also humbles the spirit that disguised the pain so that it could be released and expressed through a softer humility. Not that the delivery will be soft necessary through Aries, but it will be direct, it will be assertive, and less dignified. Too much dignification in our expressions can water down the sincerity, the honesty, the realness. Venus Chiron conjunction in Aries, it allows for the identity to have a chance to express from where it stands with its crisis, from where it stands. And it could be standing in a mud hole. It could be standing at the middle of a collapsed bridge. It could be standing in a flower bed. It could be standing in a pile of shit. But it finally finds the self-acceptance to let go of perfection, to let go of dignification, and to allow the senses to be represented by words and conflict against the identity and what it finds in its reality. And this has to do with what may be squaring or opposing the fifth house expression. What may be stifling or stalling the fifth house expression. For myself, Sagittarius, Black Moon Lilith, this is going to come out with Black Moon Lilith's signature all over it. The permission of Venus all over it. And Chiron's sting all over it. And obviously in the identity. So let me demonstrate. Secondly, what I say, as you listen to this rant, what I would rather call rant than a discourse, is don't concentrate your energy somewhere where you're not compatible, where you don't fit. Just get the fuck on. Don't force fit it. Because it's not for everybody. What I have is not for everybody. It's universal, but it's not for everybody. It's not for most of y'all, in fact, I'll say. Most of y'all full of shit anyway. Just keep it a buck. Most of y'all full of shit anyway. And you know who's who. So anyway, you pick the pieces apart so we can resume to the regular programming. Talk about some astrology and things like that in the days to come. Aries, Chiron, and Venus transit conjunction. It's a time where we have to allow ourselves to express vulnerability. Vulnerability. And that is to clarify where there may be a conflict between pain and desire. Pain and desire. What is desirable is indeed painful. What is desirable is indeed painful. And that is concerning the responsibility and the identity. Aries and first house. First house for myself personally is Leo, the strength card, the star card, the sun card. I know how to get you to the strength. I know how to teach you how to be strong. I know all about strength. I know how to be strong. And I know how to teach you how to be strong too. I also know how to teach you how to be authentic, how to be real and not fake, how to find your true light. And some of that works against Venus, the imitator of the sun's light. You may find that in yourself is that same principle of Venus, the archetype, the feminine. There's feminism in you all. And it scares you that I make you aware of it. A little pressure, a little resistance, and you all fall apart. It's disappointing because it reveals the lack of sincerity that should be present. We go nowhere without the woman. We rise no higher than a woman. A mistake that many of you could have made is to assume that I come in the same type of spirit that the black American woman comes in, but no, we are different. We are different. I'm not here to sell sex. I don't mix the message with personal opportunity of sex, prostitution, validation, and status. I don't mix it. I'm the greatest threat that America ever had. The black American male with a sober mind, fear of Allah in his heart. His mind is made up. No alcohol or drugs in me. I'm sober. I'm what's scary about America and always has been scary about America. I'm what America never wanted. I'm what America strove to prevent at all costs. None of you others are a threat, nor is the black woman. It's just talk. My teachings are effective because it's not from me, it's through me. And I have the discipline and strength to allow it to channel through me without obstruction. And you should find out how to do the same. Like Jesus said, greater works will ye do. But I don't think you heard that. Who's going to raise the woman up? Who's going to clean her up? Who's going to strengthen her? Who's going to open her eyes and be there when she's disturbed by the shocking reality of what she's really been going through? Of what her status really is? Of who she really has become after everybody stops lying to her? I understand what it's like to be waking up from the stupor of death, the stupor of sleep. And you're in shock, a violent shock, to be faced with what is true. The cognitive dissonance of knowing that something has to be let go of in my belief. But this is all I'm used to. Women need echo chambers until they become reborn. They need crowds of validation. It's the natural insecurity in them. There's nothing wrong with it. They struggle to believe and trust in the voice in their own gut. But how does she get so far from her own nature, in which we learn from her how to trust our own gut? And here you are, when you hear truth, you shiver in yourself and shake. You're scared. Is not the woman the one who taught us to seek the gut for truth? And here you are seeking the crowd's voice for truth. And whoever might be disagreeing or agreeing to know where you should place your opinion, your thought, your agreement, your alignment. And that's how you continue to remain lost. How do you not see what feminism is doing to all of you? Your sons, your daughters, your family legacy, what should have been there and what was not. You're even afraid to look, to listen, to read, because it might demand that you change. It might point out that maybe there's something that you've been believing that might not be real. The security that you think you have, it might not be real. You don't want to know. Oh, how man has made society so safe for a woman. In her own doom, she could fall asleep. As she is oppressed, she thinks that it is a sweetness that is spread over herself. And the manipulation played on her, she thinks that it's complimentary. Wake up, woman. You're lost. We haven't had wise men in many years, many decades. And that's by design. We haven't had strong men in many years, many decades, and that's by design. When fatherly wisdom returns, you get startled and scared because your nervous system is not used to it. But you got to get used to it. Sagittarius, Black Moon, Lilith, the baby is born, the giraffe is born, and it must take off running from that moment of birth, because this is wilderness, is it not? Prior to Capricorn, you don't have the luxury of thought that you think you have, so the gut instinct must be there. You don't trust it. You don't trust yourself. How do you reason? It was getting good, wasn't it? Sitting under the tree of another nigga, taking from their gifts, their jewels, their wisdom, all that their suffering has brought to fruit and culmination. And you sit there with your gourd and you just put it under the spout and you allow it to pour into your basket and you soak in it. Oh, this is a nigga pouring more of their cosmic energies out into the universe. I'm just going to put my basket here and I'm just going to indulge of it and take of it myself. They don't need no acknowledgement. They don't need no credit. They don't need none of that. These is niggas. They got all kinds of this. They have it eternally in their soul. I don't know what it is about these niggas. They ain't worth a damn, but I'm sure gonna take this from them and I'm gonna repackage it and I'm gonna sell this motherfucker. That's what you doing out there. Oh, you coward pieces of shit. That's exactly what you're doing out there, a lot of you. It's all bearing witness. It's all coming full circle bearing witness. Every bit of it is bearing witness. I ain't lied to you yet, have I? Just like you use a black woman when it come to politics. You prop her up in front of her with a big old mouth. Big burly shoulders. Twisting her the neck. Scaring off all the demons. And you hide behind that and reap the benefits. While you keep your dignity. You keep your peace and your comfort. I despise you motherfuckers out there who have this attitude. Because you know what? Time is up. Time for you to earn it. You work for it. One mention of feminism. One examination of a woman. Oh, the gig is up. The gig is up. You don't know how to spot a covenant when you see one? You women have a covenant with the devil. It's a clairvoyant and psychic agreement that you should keep this covenant alive. No one shall split this asunder. No one shall separate us from these dark powers that we get to enjoy. We know it's not good for us. We know it's not good for the family, for the children. We know it's not good for our souls. We know we put ourselves in danger and we're at the mercy of the last strand in public service. We don't care. Because we get away with everything. Why wouldn't we get away now? I'm here to let you know you're at a turning point. Divine masculine is risen for a reason. And you're taking your bluff. Divine masculine is returned for a reason. And you think you got time. I ain't no black woman. Up here tap dancing for attention, showing pussy and ass. You took the wrong assumption when you thought I was the same as a black woman. When it comes to a black man and spirituality, you better bet your soul that it's real. It's real. And it will change your life if you allow it to. Black man ain't no joke. Let the black woman name herself as a damn joke. A sex worker, a prostitute in herself. She's lost. She's sick. She's the first one who needs this healing medicine. It may not apply to her generation, but God help you all out there who's blocking others. You're alive from the pit of hell if you can't confess that feminism is the demonic force that took away our fathers, our families, to strengthen our sons, and legacy. Legacy of talents and gifts and skills that kept families strong, that kept the society independent. Now we have to source out such talent and strength to third world nations. Carpenters and electricians and welders, bricklayers and road workers. You single mama, feeble-minded motherfuckers done told them to go to college, get manicures and pedicures and put on tight pants and walk down the street with Starbucks. And you think you're doing something because it look cute on the internet. Now look at you. Where are your men at? Where's your strength at? Where are your soldiers, your warriors? Where are those who are supposed to stand for you and fight for you? Where are they? Why don't you have American hands and talent building your nation, expanding your nation? You, woman, you destroyed your own nation, and you can't stomach the hindsight of that reality. So you want to run away. You want to slide back from the table, pull your gourd back after you've got drunk, sitting at the hill, listening to the infamous, another nigga pouring out cosmic wisdom from his soul of legacy. But the moment you hear something about feminism, you scoop back from that table and you run your ass off somewhere. You coward. You stay gone. Don't bring your raggy ass back. What good are you when pressure is applied and you take off running? The spiritual covenant that I have is not for you because you're too weak to hold it. You can't bear it. These teachings aren't for everyone. It's universal, but it damn sure ain't for everybody. It's for the strong. It's for the real, for the true, for the authentic. And I mean, most of y'all don't match that, especially women. You love to be lied to. You love a life of deception and make-believe. And then cry at its consequences. I don't pity you. I am not the black woman. I don't have a camera in my face for two different reasons. I'm not giving a message for two different reasons, one reason covering the other reason. There's no sex to sell in my inbox or DMs. Astrology can only be understood as deep as you have come to understand the depth of your own soul. If you don't have the courage to look in your own eyes and follow how deep that truth is supposed to go for you to find confession with, there is your limitation in what you will ever comprehend of astrology. I go to the same depths that I go with my own soul in astrology. Which is why you can't find the courage to even listen and open. You have to hide as you listen. You cowards. You have to listen in secret. From behind things. When nobody else is around. The work must continue. But I continue knowing and realizing that I too am the same useful idiot that I am aware that my sister has been as well. You all love to take from our cosmic gifts. We are marvels of the world in our spiritual powers. The black man and the black woman. We are wonders of the world in our spiritual powers. And everybody loves to take from our creativity and our spiritual power. Never able to come up with the same for themselves. But oh, little appreciation, oh, little honor for it. And that's okay, because we've done fine without it, as dysfunctional as we've become. I too am a useful idiot, because in my personal conviction, it benefits you that I can't contain what God puts in my spirit. I can't hold it down. I can't suppress it, because I'm born for it. If you take the whole thing, I can't say that. I only want to say that, but I can't say that. Because what you take must reflect what you're ready for. It must reflect what you're ready for, if it's to be sincere. I see where women are chained, tied up, oppressed, manipulated, and used. You see it too. But what I've come to accept is I have courage and you don't. I have strength and you don't. I can stomach truth, but you can't. Therefore, compassion is still warranted for you. Compassion is still what you deserve. You just ain't strong enough yet. Your knees are shaking. But when you gather strength and you see in hindsight, don't forget who the first person you seen speaking up for women was a black man. And don't fix your lips to speak out of place when it comes to a black man. Watch your damn mouth. Put more respect on what you know. And you don't have to hide in the shadows, consuming. Where's your courage, you cowards? Come out of hiding. Authenticity is this timeline. And every soul will only get what it strove for. Understand that. But you think it's just words. Oh, in little time, we will both witness. We will both witness on what we hold in our soul. Oh yeah, we will. I know what time it is. You think you know what time it is, but you're going to know what time it is. Aries, Chiron, and Venus. It's about vulnerability, is it not? It's about vulnerability, is it not? Venus and Chiron in Aries conjunction brings me to a beautiful realization through pain and acceptance, and that is, in my identity as a so-called Black American, And you might say, why do I keep going into all these identity things? Nigga, this is Aries Chiron transit we going through. This is Aries Stellium we going through. This is Aries Saturn we going through. This is Aries Neptune we going through. This is Cancer Jupiter expansion, which goes back to the ancestral 4th house that we going through. I know what the fucks I'm talking about, unlike a lot of y'all niggas out there. All you gotta do is listen. I'm always aligned with my shit, nigga. There's a lot of y'all motherfuckers that gotta get caught the fuck up, but you're in your feelings, nigga. You're hurt. You're hurt so you can't hear. You're hurt so you can't follow. You hurt so you can't get aligned. The truth disturbs you too damn much. All the fucking comic books and shit. I found myself being the same useful idiot that I see my sisters have been for a long time. And that is, people love to come and bring their baskets and fill their gourds of what the depths of pain, hardship, trauma, difficulty, lifetimes of generating that wisdom that pours from black bodies. People love to fish it out in secret. People love to hide behind things and never find the courage and transparency to admit that I received from a black person. It kills you to ever admit it, that you received something from a black person. America came from the creative power of black men and women. But white men will never let it be known. He stole everything from them. From the traffic light to the damn Tennessee whiskey bottle, nigga. Every brilliant creation and thought, he stole it for himself. And I see that you're the same fucking person all over again. You're the same person. You hide and you absorb and you suck and you steal and you take. But you don't have the courage to admit that where you got it from, nigga. You can't do it. It kills you inside to admit that you received from a nigga. You put a black woman in front of you when it's time to fight in politics because you know a black man that gets shot down. When it's time to get creative, whether it be you or your children, you sit on a black man or a black woman like a tree waiting for the fruit to fall and put it in your basket and you walk off with it. You trail along, wait for them to spill a little wisdom that comes from depths that they can't stomach to receive it from. You can't go that deep to get it. Because you can't live that pain-filled to receive it. What do you know about truth? Not a damn thing, apparently. Look at you. You fall apart when you get a glimpse of it. You take off running. You get quiet. I'm just another useful idiot. No different. Using me the same way. It's personal to me, but it's selfish to you. And I'm still the same goofy ass nigga. Giving out jewels, giving out treasure to motherfuckers who ain't got the guts or the strength to go as deep as I can go inside of myself to see it reflected outside of myself as something to comprehend. You don't get it. That you're thieves and cowards. But it's okay. Because although nobody else will fight for women, everybody will remember a black man fought for women before it became popular. A black man stood up for women before it became acceptable. A black man defended women before it was something to understand and embrace. But you know what? Venus showed me something, that it's okay. It's okay because my forefathers went through the same thing. We suffer the initiative. We suffer the initiation. And everybody else gains the rewards, and then they forget the nigga's name. They forget that a black man ever had anything to do with it. And he dies quietly, nameless, faceless. That's okay. And everybody else count dollars off of it, count money off of it, get gains and profits off of it, benefits off of it. Just like the white man walking the earth, oh, I thought of this and I thought of that, and they thought of a motherfucking thing in this goddamn world. He goes in the grave silent. That's okay. That's my legacy. That's my forefathers' legacy. I'll be the source and you be the thieves. And you continue the legacy. That's all right. We'll keep it like that. If that's who your forefathers were, that's exactly who you're being right now. So I'm being who my forefathers were, and you being who your forefathers were, and we're bearing witness to the truth right in the moment right now. Who's the first one that stood up for women? The black man. And don't you ever forget, because none of you cowards could ever do it. To all of you out there, all of the ladies out there, you had enough time to come to your own conclusion in realizing your minds are very weak. They are feeble. And for me to present this, for me to say that, it's opportunity for you. It's a blessing for you to know that your mind is weak, it's feeble. If you don't have the support of group think, if you don't have an echo chamber, if you don't have several other women championing the inner voice, raising the inner voice, you will choose to remain lost and stuck in any lie or spell that is set out for you to absorb and carry on into the world or society, your family, your relationship. Just think how many relationships, how many families, how many environments in the workplace or career in your life, how many places have you played into agendas because of a weak mind? If truth is presented to you that does not have an echo in group thinking, that doesn't give you a false sense of security in what are the girlies saying, what are the girlies agreeing to, what are the girlies championing, what have they said about this? You don't know how to consult your own gut. You don't know how to consult your own inner child. You don't know how to find the truth in your own soul. You can't find and determine and judge the truth for yourself out of your own conviction. You can't locate it. It causes you to become undone, lost, bewildered. You get worried. You know truth when you hear it. but you hesitate. Why? There aren't 3 or more other females championing you on, clapping, saying, hey, yes, you can agree. Yes, you can answer. Yes, you can claim. Yes, you can change course. Yes, you can heal. Yes, you can correct. Yes, you can let it go. Yes, you can embrace it. Yes, you can do it. You deny yourself empowerment because you deny yourself access to what truth can afford you. And the first thing it affords you is liberation. It sets you free. How do you hear this from the descendant of a slave? How to get free. How to be free. A lot of you are white women, born to free men and free women. How are you slaves? You got a nigga telling you how to be free. And you're the freest one in the land of America. Nobody was more free than you once you got your freedom from the fights of others. From other minorities, bringing their muscle to your muscle, fighting your fights and battles. What has you to hesitate? You can't see that you women are in a cult. You're in a clan. And it's against you. It's not for family. It's not for the security and fruition of children. It's not for the honoring of children. It doesn't reference the sacred bond between man and woman. It's quite the opposite, and you know it. You hear it. You see it. It's not a mystery to you. But you hesitate. What's the hesitation really about? It's your fear of going the direction under the compass and guide of your own soul. It's the fear of making decisions from your own gut that you don't trust. You want to wait to hear everything that doesn't require 100% of trust in your gut, 100% of trust in your own conviction and soul, the cowardice in you. You weak women. How many of you thought you stood up for women? You fought for women. You advocate for women. You heal women. You teach women. Not a damn one of you do. Because one thing about the feminine in this day and truth is they cannot coexist in the same place if touched by feminism. It's not possible. Feminism is anti-woman. It is against everything that makes a woman a woman. It strips her of everything that holds her up in honor and high esteem, that makes her one desirable to be protected and defended. How could you betray your own sisterhood in such ways where you want to keep the secret society of womanhood alive? knowing it's damning you. With every bit of support that you give to it, it ain't worth a damn. It's taken from you and giving you absolutely nothing but a damn credit card. A lease, another contract. And we see the end road today of where all contracts and credit cards come to. We're at the end of the train station for all credit cards and contracts. For all business deals. We're at the last train stop of where all careers end at. Capricorn Pluto transit. The end of it. Everything you ever strove for of feminism, it has met its last train stop right here. With the exit of Pluto out of Capricorn, and you still can't see it. Where's your intelligence and wisdom? Feminism has no end goal anymore. It's fear that's holding you now. The corporate dream, the corporate race, the worship of careers, the baby you're willing to murder to get in that career, the marriage you're willing to throw over the bridge to prevail in career, to brag to your homegirls of who you dumped off and who you threw off. Buying into the foolishness of Khazarians as they whisper this magic into your ear. The infamous has never told you a lie. And that's the part that makes you afraid the most. You would prefer that I lied to you, so at least you'd have an excuse. But you can't find one. So the mirror is all you got to look in, your damn self. The end of the train stop of this whole corporate greed that exposed all you women. Where you going now? Every skyscraper in America is up in smoke. Every mountain that you thought couldn't move, it's like carded wool coming down. Where you going now? The Strait of Hormuz don't want to budge. Oil prices going up. The American dream is what? Something you used to remember? You females are selfish in yourselves. It's all about you. A nation goes nowhere without its woman. But what happens when the mind of a woman is the same as the mind of a child, and you have to find a wise way to teach them something that an adult should understand, but the child in them prevails over their mind, but they need strength in their body. We're not in Capricorn anymore. Black Moon Lilith is in Sagittarius. He'll be in Capricorn very soon. But a Sagittarius is the wilderness. When there's a birth in the wilderness, the child has to come out running. You're sitting there frozen at the truth and don't know where to go. You hear what you're not used to. You're shook by it. These astrologers out here putting gas up your ass to get a damn monetization and another damn check. You don't want to grow. You don't want to evolve. You don't want no parts of spirituality. You want arts and crafts. Sweet poems. You want to keep the lie going. No matter how much the abuse, You want to stay in a relationship, don't you? That's how you always wanted it. And when it get too much, you blame it on him. That's what you want. And you're only proving it every day. You love to be lied to. Because one thing you don't want is the goddamn truth. Because you don't know what to do with it when you hear it. You women haven't been examined yet. There's no correction on you. There's no guidance in front of you. There's no teachers for you. When a father arrives, you get frozen, you get shook. You can't move. You're not used to the voice of the father. How can I move forward and you can't even breathe right now? You're so damn scared. Scared of nothing but the motherfucking truth. There's a lot of shit to go over in this astrology. I take it serious, unlike a lot of these motherfuckers out here telling you whatever the hell they can make up for the day. Regurgitation of the same shit. You go from one astrologer to another, you hearing the same goddamn thing, but nothing to apply and change and transform the soul, to set the spirit free, to challenge the mind to think again. You know it's only right, but you want more comfort. You can't respond if it don't feel good. You've gotten so used to worship. You've gotten so used to excuses. Soft men. Soft men who refuse to balance you with strength. We haven't balanced you. We have not given our women strength. Strength is witness in truth, in moment of truth, in testimony of truth, in endurance of truth, in reception of truth, in alignment with truth, in witnessing of truth, in defending of truth. That's where strength is tested, because resistance is always there. You don't love women. There's lust of women and there's exploitation of women, but love of women, no, we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen it. You don't know what it feels like. Evidently, nobody's been strong enough to demonstrate it. And when you hear it, you get scared. You run off. There's a long way to go. Without women, we can't go. Who am I not to demand that you find some strength and stand up? Who am I not to insist that you find a damn way to stomach the truth? Who's wronging you? Who's abusing you? Who's injuring you? Who's victimizing you by telling you the damn truth? You tell me. Oh, it's the way you say it. Grow the fuck up, please. Like you some damn child. Grow up. Get yourselves together. Why does it always come full circle to this, where it's always either a black American man or a black American woman making a fool of themselves for the mercy of other people while they sit conveniently behind in silence, hiding? Choosing selective rage of themselves and what they feel disgusted at, removed from, bothered by. But we don't get to choose. We only have one option, and that is fight and go forward. But you can't learn yet that that's the way to do. You don't understand. Fight and go forward. And it's always a black man or a black woman who's doing the fighting and who's doing the pushing forward, while you cowards sit behind and absorb the rewards of it later on. When will you show your strength? I'll be indignant. I'll be vulnerable. I'll show my ass, just like you love us to do as black people. You love to stand behind our strength and leadership and pretend like you never did. Deny it later on. Reap the rewards and benefits. Sit by and listen for the wisdom that has to come from depths that you don't have the courage to go down and fish out. But you want to sit there and receive it. How disgusting in your soul to look yourself in the damn mirror and know that that's who you are. When will you pull your goddamn weight? The gym is open for everybody to grow strong. You think you knew the strength in a black woman? Wait till you meet a black man who ain't taken over by sin and iniquities. You can't lead your goddamn selves. You're too damn weak. Our women have to become free. They have to be set free. That can't happen if you don't know that you're entrapped by something. And feminism is exactly that. You've got to come out of it. Denounce it and heal from it. Correct course. Rebuild and innovate what you have torn down. Actively pursue atonement for it through corrective action. Mars is not the only one who has crimes against humanity. Oh, Venus. She has crimes against humanity. You don't get to hear her knife. You don't get to hear her gun. She has a silencer on hers. You liars out there. I'm enraged at the cowardice in you. I'm disappointed at the cowardice that I smell in you. You can't absorb from me. You can't receive from me with a cowardly heart. It won't land. It won't stick. It has to rest on a strong body, a strong soul. And 99% of y'all are showing me you can't do it. So why the hell am I up here explaining anything about astrology? I ain't no damn entertainer. I really explain this shit. Where it directly applies to your life. But you're playing games. When will will you women have compassion for women, love enough for women, respect enough for women? To do something to set women free, to really liberate women. I leave it to where there's no more mystery about what it means. I don't know who lied to you, but I never did.